Hey there, this is a sculpt I made from a high poly sphere, which I don't remember doing like in a long time. I usually go from a mesh with low resolution and then slowly increase it until I like the detail, I guess. But I just wanted to try a sculpt with a high poly mesh. And honestly, it didn't turn out that bad, it turned out pretty good. Or alright. And I think I'll give it a try and practice it more often. But I still think sticking with lower resolution at the start of the sculpting and then slowly increasing it is better, especially with like the main shapes, because I was struggling to get the right shape of the head. It sort of looks like an alien at some points, and you really have to trust the process because sometimes it just doesn't look good compared to like lower resolution when you get the right dimensions of the head and then slowly carve out the eyes, nose. It looks, and you can sort of see the final result, no, but a silhouette of the final result. So I will still stick with lower resolution sculpting at the start and then slowly increasing it. However, I do kinda like that some details don't really stick out. For example, if I leave some sharp edge in the lower resolution after I remesh it a few times, it just sticks there. No matter how much smoothing I'll do, it just sort of looks weird and it's there. But in the higher resolution, it was kinda, everything was kinda more toned down. So I really like that. I think I'll stick to a mix of both of these methods, where at the starting stages, I'll just make a rough shape of whatever I'm sculpting, and then rather than slowly changing the resolution, I'll just instantly go into low or higher resolutions, not like change it by 200 every time, or 0.200, something like that. Now, if you are a beginner, I would recommend that you stick to low resolutions at the start, simply to just get used to the main shapes of whatever you're sculpting, and then try to squeeze every detail in each resolution and then go on higher polygons, something like that. But yeah, that's about it about high poly sculpts. Thank you.